All right, here we go with 6th grade Excel lesson 95. It's a fiver, so it's a double length one. This is going to be fun. Here we go. Recognizing decimal places to the right of the thousandths, multiplying decimals when zeros need to be added to the product. So here we see a little chart that shows the different place values. Notice that the decimal point is right here. Ones, tens, hundreds, you guys all know that. To the right of the decimal point is tenths. And down here on this other chart, it says this chart shows the places to the left of the decimal. Can you fill in the names of the places to the right? So this one shows the places to the left. Can you fill in the ones to the right? So the decimal point's right there. First one's called tenths with a TH, hundredths with a TH, thousandths. Notice tens, hundreds, thousands. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths. I bet you can see a little pattern developing here. So it goes this way and this way. See if you can pause the video and fill in the names of the rest of these spots, and then turn the video back on when you're ready to see the answer. Alright, so I've gone ahead and filled in all these spots here, and basically you're just writing all these words along here, except you're adding a TH in right between the N and the S. It's going to be a TH. You're just copying it down. So you can see, you might have to tilt your head a little sideways, but we've got the 10,000ths place here, 100,000ths, notice the TH, the millionths, 10 millionths, 100 millionths, billionths, 10 billionths, 100 billionths, trillionths, 10 trillionths, and 100 trillionths. All have THs and they're all smaller than 1. Smaller than a 1. That's right. Notice that the digits to the right of the decimal are not separated by commas. Write each of the following numbers. So when you look over here, there are no commas in this entire thing. You put commas over here on the left side of the decimal point, but no commas over here on this side. Alright, so let's see if you can write these numbers. Go ahead and pause the video and then start it up when you want to see the solution. So number 1 says 4 and 8 10,000ths. So the number is 4 and 8 10,000ths. This is tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10,000ths. The number has to always end in the name of this place. Whatever you write here has to end right there. It doesn't start there, it ends there. That's one tricky thing for kids on writing this. Number 2, 3 and 125 millionths. So you're going to write 3 and 125 millionths. So what I would do is kind of go through and say tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10,000ths, 100,000ths, millionths. So that spot right there is the millionths. 125 millions. So it has to end in that spot. 125 empty places get zeros. So you should have 3 zeros and then 125. If you wrote the answer like this, see, you're starting that in the millionths place, and that's not the way you write these. The number has to end. Well, let's see. Probably some of you didn't even do that. You probably put the 1 right here. But either way, you have to have the number end in the millionths place, not start in the millionths place. And number 3, 2 10 billionths. So you got to put a decimal point here. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10,000ths, 100,000ths, millionths, 10 millionths, 100 millionths, billionths, and 10 billionths. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 zeros. Count your zeros. If you're even 1 zero off, your answer is wrong. Alright, the next part is taking a look at multiplying with a lot of numbers in in the right side of the decimal point. Because there are 2 total decimal places in the multiplier and the multiplicand, there will be 2 decimal places in the product. So since we have 1 to the right place here and 1 to the right place there, that makes 2 total in the answer. 0.60 also has 2 decimal places, but to decide where the decimal goes in this problem, count from the right after multiplying. And so, yes, 0.60 also has two spots, but when you write the answer 6, you have to go boom, boom, decimal point, empty placeholder. So 0.23 times 0.2 times 0.3 is 0.06. It can be checked by changing both decimal numbers to fractions. So this is 2/10, this is 3/10, and you know how to multiply fractions. 2 times 3 is 6, 10 times 10 is 100. So the answer is 6/100, not 60/100. That would be wrong. All right, now let's try some of these. It says compute the products for the following problems. Check the placement of the decimal for each problem by changing the decimal numbers to fractions and multiplying. So number 4 is done for you. 0.03 times 0.8, you simply multiply 3 times 8, which is 24. 3 numbers on the right side of the decimal point, 0.024. How do we change it to fractions? This is 3/100. This is 8/10. 3 times 8 is 24. 100 times 10 is 1000, or 1000. 24 thousandths. 24 thousandths. All right. Try these. They're actually giving it to you in words now. Go ahead and try 5, 6, 7, and 8. Turn the video back on when you're ready to see the solution. It says 0.2 times 0.4. 0.2 times 0.4. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 numbers on the right side of the decimal point, so the answer is 0.08. Okay? And then 0.05 times 0.3. 0.05 times 0.3. Well, 5 times 3 is 15, and the decimal point has to be 3 spots over, so the answer is 0.015. 0.04 times 0.02. 0.04 times 0.02. Let me write it down here. That's equal to 4 times 2 is 8, and we have to have 4 numbers on the right side of the decimal point. 0.0008. Number 8, 0.7 times 0.06. 0.7 times 0.06. Well, 7 times 6 is 42, and there are 3 numbers on the right side of the decimal point, so it's 0.042. And that's it. So thanks for watching.